Good day everyone, I am Orlandez, and for today's video, we'll talk about my assigned topic, which is The Philippines True and Plain, a collection of personal essays by Kerima Pulutan Tovera. So before we jump into my discussion, let me first introduce the author's background. So Kerima Pulutan Tovera, born December 16, 1925 and died in August 19, 2011. She is a Filipino writer, ECS and journalist. Born in Hulu Sulu, graduated from FEU Girls High School in 1944. She then transferred to Arellano University in 1949. She married newsman Juan Capiendo Tovera. So, Miss Kerima Pulutan Tovera is a renowned Filipino author, ECS, and novels. Her works is often explored the social issues, relationships, and the complexities of human nature in Filipino society. So, Kerima Pulutan Tovera was known for her several notable works in Filipino literature. So, some of her well-known stories include The Virgin, The Trap, The Sons of Sunday, and The Hand of the Enemy. So, I choose only one of his famous works, which is The Virgin. So, let me discuss the summary of The Virgin. So, having spent most of her adult life caring for an ailing mother, Miss Mijares is past her youth. She realized to her disappointment that love and marriage have eluded her. She lives a dull life and behaves with stiffness and aloofness, camouflaging her tiredness and loneliness with ruffled and mustard-colored clothes. When a new carpenter applied at her agency, she is unwittingly drawn to the man. After a confrontation, the two find themselves stranded on an unknown street in the rain. And Miss Mijares allows herself to be led by her feelings for the carpenter and responds to his invitation. So, The Virgin, it is a short story that is centered mainly only on two characters, which is Miss Mijares and the carpenter. So, here are the characters of The Virgin. Miss Mijares. Miss Mijares, a woman, works in a construction company. She has been single all throughout her life. She wants to be loved and get married. And the second one is the carpenter, a single father that works in a construction site. And the third one is Ato. He is the foreman working in the same site as the carpenter. So, the exposition of the story. Sitting place in an office, time present. A man seeking for a job entered Miss Mijares' office and gave his documents. She gave him a sheet to answer. She then told the man that she will go out and will be back. She went to the cafeteria and sat alone. Thoughts filled her mind and realized to her disappointment that love and marriage have eluded her. So, the story of the exposition of the Virgin, it is the main characters of the story live up with expectation of the society towards woman. She is a virgin, a word often associated with a dignity of a woman. So, the complication of the story. So, Miss Mijares assigned the carpenter to work at the woodcraft section and discussed with him his schedule of work and salary. One day, Miss Mijares came by the woodcraft section to check on the workers. She asked Ato about the salary of the newly hired carpenter and found out that he was only receiving 3 pesos. She argued to give him the extra peso, but Ato agreed only to give the half. The carpenter approached Miss Mijares to thank her and hinted that he has no wife yet. So, climax of the story. The new carpenter was absent for a week. When he returned, Miss Mijares talked to him. He said that his son died. This surprised Miss Mijares because she thought she was not married. He explained himself that he was not married to the boy's mother. When she found out that she has a son, she felt betrayed. Her feelings betrayed. This is what she is getting into. Not all of the things are in her control. So, the various personalities that the main character named Miss Mijares showcase were her stiff and aloofness behavior, wherein her superiority to herself makes her unfriendly and detachment to other people. Also, her attitudes when it comes to dealing with people, wherein she often humiliates them by asking questions with regards to their standing in the society. Moreover, her life was effusively based on caring for her ailing mother, and her realization to herself when it comes to her own personal life, such as love and marriage, was eluded. So, the denouement of this story. It was raining on the way home. It was raining on the way home. She flagged a jeepney and got in. The carpenter went in the jeepney after her. The driver stopped the jeepney and told the passengers that they have to get down because the vehicle might get stuck in the traffic. The two found themselves stranded on an unknown street in the rain, and Miss Mijares allowed herself for the carpenter in response to his invitation. So, the analysis of a short story, which is The Virgin, is it is all about a woman who is not a into relationship since she was a child, because she has to take care of his mother nga nasakit, and then ang iyang priority sa life is dili jud focus sa iyang love life. Ang naka-focus is ang iyang mama ug ang iyang career. Maong sa at the age of 34, never pa siya naka-experience og uyab-uyab, and then na-meet niya na si carpenter, usa ka single father nga abi ni Miss na sa carpenter nga naay gusto sa iya, abi sa ni Miss Mijares, abi niya nga naay gusto sa iya ang carpenter. So mao to sa sitwasyon nila duha, murag naghatag og motibo ang babae nga ay ang lalaki nga magkuan sa invitation sa carpenter. So mo to, ang theme sa story is giving into the desire of being loved, because Miss Mijares has new experience in being in love, or kanang gikan sa iyang pagkabata, wala siya na hantod sa high school siya, college, wala siya idea about unsa na siya. Ang ihala ang the focus sa the main character sa story nga with expectation sa society towards sa usa ka babae nga dapat bago siya ikasal or bago na mahitabo, dapat always virgin ang babae. So inga na ka high standard ang society sa una, unlike sa karon nga liberated na kaayo. So Maruto, that's all, and goodbye. I hope you learned something from my report. Thank you for listening.